Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek TV at Spiel 2014. I'm sitting down with Ronnie Vogtbut of Lookout Games. How are you?
Thanks.
Just saying it so
busy
nicely.
As always. Busy as always.
I know, when are we not busy? But, you know, we love having you guys over here because this has been getting a lot of talk about, which is Murano. I've personally been really excited to sit down for this interview because I've been very excited about this game.
Yeah, Mary, thanks for inviting Lookout Games. Yeah, let's just go through Murano.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. But yeah, this is our big release of this year. But I propose before going through the game, maybe just give a briefly background update about the historical background actually. So Murano is actually a group of islands in the Bay of Venice, and this is very famous still today for glass manufacturing, glass blowing, glass producing. Actually, the history of this glass production started in Venice about 1,000 years ago. However, then 300 years later, the government decided to shift over the glass manufacturing to Murano, to a separated island group, as these glass ovens may cause huge fires within the city of Venice. And further, and this is actually more important, the glass blowers were prohibited by death to release the secrets of glass blowing, and it was required to have a separate settlement where the glass blowers have no contact to other people
to
release exactly. Yeah, so we are in the 13th century. The island group of Murano is actually empty, so we have to build infrastructure and the glass manufacturing and markets, as we are actually merchants on Murano. And yeah, Murano is actually a worker placement / movement game. However, no player has his own player tokens. We all use the same. We all use these little ships. That's why we have actually no color, except this red one, but just see this as also as a black ship. And the actions you can take are around the island group. So we have here building markets or selling glass, and all actions are available at all times. However, it might be that an action field is blocked by another ship. Then you have to move first of all this ship. So for example, if I would like to take this action, I have to move this ship first to release this action, and then I can draw the next ship on the field, and then I can take this. However, moving more than one ships costs you money, so you have to decide whether it makes sense or not. So what do we have to do? As I already mentioned, we are merchants on Murano, and first of all we have to build infrastructure, the streets. So here we have our street tiles. And these street tiles are required as we are only allowed to build buildings on the streets, so it's not allowed to build buildings in the middle of nowhere.
Makes sense.
And to build up buildings give you a little victory points. However, at the end of the game you make the main share of your victory points by using character cards, but we'll show this on later. So there are actually three kind of buildings. We have first of all here these green buildings. There are our glass manufacturings or glass factories. Here we can produce glass, however we have to pay victory points, but by producing glass and selling glass we earn money. So we have a kind of trade-off between giving victory points but earning money. And money is for merchants obviously the most important thing. The second way to earn money is by using markets. There are these white tiles, but here the amount of money you earn is depending on the number of customers you have on the streets. So for example, we have here a blue market, and this blue market requires blue customers on the street. So here on this island, we have three blue customers on the street, so we earn free money by building up this market. The third group of buildings are the yellow one. They are just palace buildings. They give only victory points, nothing else. More interesting are actually the red buildings. They are special buildings, and special buildings do not give any victory points. They give you cards. They give you special building cards. For example, we got here the bank. The bank means here's an action field where you can get money. The bank gives you 2 money in extra. And these special building cards give you a bonus on trading, or you can even exchange glass colors if you, for example, like this. As you have to sell only one color of glass in itself, so you have to collect sets of glasses. So during the game, you build buildings, you earn your money, and this money is required to buy character cards like this. Or a better example, like this. These character cards give you, at the end of the game, victory points. These character cards are linked to one island only. So, for example, if I would like to take this character card, which gives me 4 victory points for each black market on a specific island, but I can decide which island on. However, I have to have a gondolary on the pier of this island. Let's say I would like to play this card here on this island. Then I need a gondolary here on this pier, and you can see we have here 4 slots for each player color. So assuming I would be the orange color, I would set up my gondolary there, and then I can count these island for my victory points. There's also an opportunity to have 2 gondolaries right on the pier if I would like to play 2 character cards, but then I need to block another opponent slot. This costs me more, but my opponent is blocked. And these character cards are actually linked to a specific kind of buildings or to a specific setup you build up within the game. So actually what you should not do is you should not start building in a way which has actually no target. You should have a character card and then look, okay, this character card gives me this victory points from this and this buildings, and you should balance out the way you build, and you should not forget that you still have to earn money. So you have to balance out victory points at the end and money you earn during the game. And
how many players does this take?
Up to 4.
So 2 to 4?
2 to 4, yeah.
And then how long would a full game take?
Around about 90 minutes. About 9 minutes. Yeah, I mean, of course, it depends always on the players, on the number of players. But my experience was it takes about 90 minutes.
Well, Ronnie, thank you for giving us a quick tour of the island of Murano. And that's from Lookout Games.
Thank you very much.